Good morning, good morning, good morning to you all. This is Prime Morning. And my name is Adwoa Aidoo. And if you just tuned in, well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's about to be a very interesting conversation, and I'm excited. I'm always very excited when we're about to have certain conversations, most especially when it has to do with health. By the way, my name is Adwoa Aidoo, and it's time for Good Living segment. Now, this is the segment where we talk everything health. And today being the 3rd of March, happens to be, in fact, annually, globally, on the 3rd of March is the celebration or the commemoration of a World International Hearing or Ear Day. Okay, so this is the day that is put aside to push the awareness the more when it comes to hearing, when it comes to the ear in general. There are so many things that we've heard, we've seen. Don't put earbuds in your ear, trying to remove the wax, trying to do your own thing. It's not good. The ear has its own natural way of, making sure that it's clean. So many things have been said, all right? But I'm excited that we've got an ENT nurse here this morning for us to delve deeper into the conversation of the ear. And so seated with me this morning is Adwoa Aidoo. She's an ENT nurse, like I did say earlier. She's also the vice chairperson for ENT Nurses Society, Greater Accra region. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing very well. Oh, by the way, if you just watched the report, she's the one in the report that, you just watched it, and she's here with us as well. So we are going to talk all about the ear. Off air, we're discussing something.
Yes.
I was trying to understand the rates of hearing loss that we have in Ghana, but we were talking about globally. And it said something which caught my attention, that is in relation to children, that globally about 90
million of children.
90 million of children
are having hearing issues, which are between the ages of 5 to 19 years. That's what the statistics says per the WHO.
What are some of the causes of this, most especially between children of this age range?
Going age. So the commonest one is what we know as otitis media.
Okay.
Otitis media, can I demonstrate?
Yes, please.
I think I prefer to demonstrate so that we understand.
The whole ear canal here that Caroline is going to demonstrate, a lot for us to understand.
Basically, you can see that this is our ear.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go to the hospital, we just use what we call the otoscope to do examination. But I want you to have a feel of what we actually see. So, what you can see here is the ear canal.
Okay.
And then what we have here is the eardrum. So if you are fond of using the cotton bud, sometimes if you accidentally push it very far, you feel like it hits something and then you feel the pain.
Okay, when you're using the earbud.
The cotton bud that you're not supposed to use.
That you are not supposed to. I like that. That you are not supposed to use. Okay.
So that is the eardrum.
Oh.
Okay, and then what you see in here, these ones, they are the tiny 3 bones in the ear. Those are the tiny bones even in our body. So they are 3, they are pair. They are 3 in number.
Okay.
And then what you see here, this tube, is called a eustachian tube. Now I explained this tube very well. You see, when you get common cold and you blow your nose very hard, you feel your ear is blocked.
Yes.
So this is the tube. It opens to the middle part of your ear.
Oh.
And also when you go on a mountainous area or you take a flight, as it's ascending or descending, you feel there's some heaviness in your ear.
Yes.
So this is what happens. This tube, that is what is supposed to maintain that pressure for you.
Okay.
So, and then we have this other part, this part here. So
this is all in this area?
Yes.
Of our heads?
Yes.
Wow.
So the ear, we say that it has 3 parts. We have the outer part, which is the canal, as I've shown you, to the eardrum. The middle part is the tiny bones with the eustachian tube. And then the inner ear is this part. This part is what we use for hearing. And this is the part we use for balancing. So our ear has 2 main functions, for hearing and for balancing.
Balancing what?
So when you're falling down, your ear is what helps you to stand straight.
What?
So our ear is not only for hearing.
When you're
when you were younger, you can spin around.
Yeah,
it's from your ear. So
the ear is not solely for hearing.
No. I'm sure some people have experienced what we call vertigo, or some people will say vertigo. It depends on how you want to pronounce it. Right. Where you feel, sometimes you are lying down, you are waking up, and then
you feel drowsy a bit.
Most of them, it could be from your ear. That we need to rule out any other underlying conditions first. But we have way of also diagnosing that. So your ear is for hearing
and for balancing.
Though today we are talking mostly about the hearing parts.
Oh, then we'll continue on the balancing part some other time, because I'm really interested. Yeah. I've never heard of this before. Oh, yeah. And I believe a number of people watching us this morning have never heard of this. You didn't know that your ear is not only for hearing, but it's also for balancing your entire body.
Exactly. It does so with your hands and your feet.
God is amazing.
Exactly.
God is amazing. Okay, now let's focus on the hearing bit.
Yeah. So I was talking about the children
exactly.
So children are more prone to the common cold and upper respiratory tract infection, cold, cough, all those things. Now, this tube I was talking about, it helps to drain the middle part of the ear. So when they get the cold persistently, and this tube is not functioning, the infection gets into the middle ear, because it's supposed to drain fluid from the middle ear. Mm-hmm. Now it is blocked or it's not working. Mm-hmm. A typical way of that is, as I showed you, when you have cold, you feel your ear is very blocked or heavy. So in a way, when the infection stays in for a while, it has to find a way out. And the commonest way to find out is to penetrate is to perforate the eardrum. And then you always see that some kids are always having discharge
in the ear.
So normally the kids will come and tell their mother. So they'll start with a fever, they'll come and tell their mother, right, Mommy, my ear is paining me, my ear is... But sometimes parents overlook it and give the child maybe an analgesic, parabrufin and other things in the house, or take the child to any pharmacy or chemical shop to get any medication for the child. But a condition may be persistent.
Can we, talking about pharmacy and all of that, please talk a bit more about you're feeling pain in your ear and you easily go to the pharmacist and then they give you ear drops and you put it in your ear. For some weird reason, yes, it does work to some extent, but then there are some of them too that is persistent. Is it okay?
We will advise that ideally, if you have any ear pain or any discomfort in the ear, you go to a specialist to check it for you to be sure what is happening. Because when it comes to ear pain, we have ear pain that is peculiar to the ear, and what we call referred pain. So you can be having a dental pain, a toothache, which will be having that referred pain into your ear. So you can put thousands eardrops into your ear. As you said, it will be temporal, but it will come back again.
Yes.
Because you are not targeting the underlying condition.
Okay.
You can have sinus issues. Once you are not targeting it and you are putting in eardrop, you may be feeling that relief for a moment.
Right.
Because they are all nerve connections.
Okay.
So you need to go for it to be examined for us to know that indeed it's an ear issue or it's a pain coming from somewhere, so that it will be ruled out.
So basically we should quit going to the pharmacy.
Not advisable.
If you small thing, your ear is hurting, or you go to the pharmacy, you go get ear drop.
A prescription drug given you so that you use that one well.
As a matter of fact, I actually found out that it's not every single pharmacist that, is a doctor. So, yeah. So pharmacy. So we need to be very careful of all of that. Anyway, so now let's go to the bit of the cotton bud.
Yeah.
When you put cotton bud in your ear, what does it do to your ear?
All right. So before I touch on that, I want to talk about the ear wax.
Okay.
Right. Funny enough, we don't have a local name for Earwax.
Earwax.
I've been asking people, what do you call, maybe your eye, you say a knee, nose, you say a really. When it comes to wax, it looks like we don't have a local name for it. So the name we have given it makes it sound as if it is bad. Asumufi. And of course, I didn't think there.
Nobody wants it. It's that.
Even some languages or dialects will say asumu toilet.
Wow.
Yes, some people, that's how they describe it, like ear physics. That's how they describe it. So the name sounds like it shouldn't be there.
Right.
But in actual fact, it has no disadvantage being in your ear.
It's okay?
Yes. So what it does is that, first of all, it lubricates your ear. You see, sometimes when you use your finger and you do it like oily.
Oily, yeah.
There should be that moisturizing effect.
That's what the wax is doing.
Yes, so it should lubricate. It shouldn't be dry.
Okay.
All right. And then secondly, it has antifungal, antibacterial properties. So it prevents infection.
Wow.
Yes, it prevents infection. And then thirdly, it is sticky.
Yes.
So if any insects, any foreign body gets into your ear, it will trap it. So we say that the ear protects itself. So when you have a foreign body, anything in your ear, it will form around it to protect it from damage. So you are not supposed to remove. As you eat, you chew, yawn, everything, it comes out.
Oh, the wax comes out
the wax
itself?
falls out.
So it comes out?
Unconsciously, it comes out. So sometimes you just see that it's a little around your outer side.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you even lie on your pillow, you see some droplets of wax. If you have a very good ear, you don't remove it. Sometimes you see it. But if you go in with the wax, the cotton bud, gradually you see, because it has a round end, you'll be pushing it in.
You'll be pushing the
wax.
Okay, but
then with time, it gathers closer to the eardrum.
So you see with what you're showing us, if the eardrum is there, I mean, it's blocking the wax from pushing, from going deeper, isn't it?
The earwax gradually will gather in front of your eardrum. Then you may come with the pain, the difficulty in hearing.
Oh, if you keep on inserting and you're pushing it.
Yes. And then some people will say, I use pen top, the pencils and the matchsticks.
The pen top, the matchsticks.
And some people even roll paper and then the feathers and everything. You scratching the ear canal.
Please, I have a very important question. Some Ghanaians have the habits, legends, no? They have the habit of using akokontakra. Because it gives a whole different feeling. Like,
hello.
They're just there. Please, let's talk about that one. Putting head feather in your ear. Okay.
So in attempt, you're not supposed to remove. The canal is not supposed to be dry. Any daily habits. Also, when the person wakes up in the morning, the person has to do it. When the wax is producing, it has that feeling of something is working in your ear or water is in your ear.
The legends who do the akokontakra one, right? They are not doing it to take out the wax. No, they don't care about the wax.
It's just the feeling.
It's because it's the feeling, the ticklish feeling, and also the feel. So you see that thing that there's this thing, I don't know what it's called scientifically, but masumo kikame, they yeah. What is that thing?
So for that, we need to go further to see why you're having that persistent itching. Because if you are itching in the throat, itching in the ear or your nose, that could be a different thing. But itching solely in the ear, when you are also doing that, as I said earlier with the importance of the earwax, you keep removing them. Now you make your ear conducive for infection.
Oh.
So what is there to protect your ear? You keep removing. You keep introducing your finger that you touch a lot of things into your ear. So ideally, before I forget, when you want to, if you're having itching or anything, you don't go with your finger. You see this thing?
This right here?
No, yeah.
The low.
Just put it on the canal and do this.
Oh.
That's fine.
So you don't insert your finger?
No. Just do this.
The thing right here?
If only you are not having any, if you're having pain, you need to bring it.
So your finger has no business inside your ear?
Not at all.
Okay, so if it's itchy,
do that.
And I do this, it will go.
If it doesn't stop and it is persisting, you need to report to an ENT facility.
Because for some magical reason, the akokontakra.
You like doing it?
No, I don't. I personally don't. But when they do it, it seems that the itching stops.
It's temporal.
Okay.
It won't go. Okay. So you see that sometimes, I'm sure our listeners some will appreciate that they will come in and they are not giving medication. Yeah. They ask them to go and put olive oil in their ear for a day or two, just to lubricate the ear for the wax to come back. Oh. So it's not every time that you even give medication. It depends on what we find when you do the examination. Sometimes the canal is very dry. It's like when you bath and you don't pomade. With time, your skin becomes very dry. It's the same thing. So the ear is your skin here.
And when it becomes dry, what could happen?
So it becomes favorable for infection.
Okay.
It becomes favorable for infection. Okay. That's why you're always having the itching. Some people will come with the canal that is swollen, and then the discharge coming. Even to sometimes they mistakenly perforate the eardrum and everything. Mm-hmm. Yes, so that is it.
Okay.
But let me quickly add, with the wax, parents are fond of lining up their children and because of what we are talking our children. Yeah. And it's like, let me clean it for you. So we are always advising the parent to desist from that, because when you do that and the children go to school, they tend to also do it. And then the parents will rather come and beat the children. It is not right. What you are teaching the child is already wrong. So when they also find anything sharp, they will put it in their ear. So the kids normally will come and realize that they've put a lot of foreign bodies in their ear, sometimes broomstick. Yes. And there are pencils and erasers and everything. When you ask them, has mommy been cleaning your ears in the house? Yes. Who is the chief buyer? Mommy or daddy? Or what has he been? He has been cleaning my ears. So when I went to school, my friend who said this, my friend who said that. So what you are already teaching doing for the child, it's wrong. Okay. So I always advise parents to even throw their cotton bud away. It's a no. It shouldn't be near in the house at all, because when they take it, it will go into the ear.
Let's quit using cotton buds in our ear. Stop inserting your fingers in your ear. Stop putting pen tops in your ear. Stop using akokontakra in your ear. All you have to do, you see this thing right here in the outer ear, right here? You just place it across the hole and then you apply pressure. Nathaniel is on the other end and he's ready to give us sports. But quickly, Caroline, the usage of earphones, headphones, and all of that.
Yes. I'll quickly touch on that. You need to, your ear gets tired at a point, and prolonged exposure to noise, you can lose your hearing. So ideally, when you are even using your phone and you give it volume, and it's gone beyond a certain mark, it will tell you that it's too high and damage you. Yeah. So I always tell people that when you take your phone volume, the icon, divide it into 3, it shouldn't go beyond 2/3 of that. Shouldn't go. And you are not supposed to expose your ear to what we call the sound when you measure 80 or 85 decibel for more than an hour. Okay. So when you are listening to sound, you need to give your ear breaks. So some people can have the earpiece in their ear the whole day. It's not good. Right now, you feel you are hearing. But hearing loss, most of them are gradual. So we urge that you take breaks. You don't listen to music, sound, or be in a noisy environment. I was about to ask, how about not necessarily putting it in your ear, but you're in a space where there is very loud music? So ideally, I recommend for people who are normally in churches and those places to download the sound meter. Is an app on Play Store. Okay. Where when you just put it on, it will tell you the decibel of the sound in the area you are in, so that you know that it's too high for you. Those who sit very close to the church speakers, those who like to sit very close. It's not those who sit there. Those that give the thing volume. are even the problem.
Yes, but you see, in church too, the big speakers, you have seating areas, you know, because the seating area goes way to the back.
Yeah.
So those who are constantly sitting right where the you know, the speakers is, they have to be careful.
So you can get earplugs.
Earplugs, okay.
It helps. So those who play the drums, the instrumentalists, an earplug will help you. That's for now you are young, so you may be okay.
It is later.
But sometimes it's not even later. It comes sudden for some people.
Okay.
You are there and then you can't hear.
Okay.
And when you lose it, it's gone.
Okay.
So we urge them to just be careful about it. But to wrap up on our issue today, because our focus more this year is on children, we urge that when the children are having ear problem, you bring them early because it affects their education.
Okay.
It affects their speech.
Okay.
It is what you hear, is what you say.
Okay.
So you can speak tree because you heard it spoken to you.
Yeah.
But if you hear me opening my mouth, you also be opening your mouth without saying anything.
Yeah.
So what you hear is what you say. That's how we acquire language. So we urge that when the kids complain or you see anything peculiar to their hearing, you call this child 1, 2, he or she can't hear. Or in the house when they are watching TV cartoons, the volume is way high.
Okay.
You need to take precautions on that. Bring the child for examination. Let's do hearing assessment.
Okay.
And do whatever is necessary to save that child from any social stigmatization.
Beautiful. Caroline, thank you so much for your time this morning. And it's a wrap on this conversation. It is International World Hearing Day today. It is celebrated every single year on the 3rd of March. Remember again, quit putting earbuds in your ear. My name is Adwoa Aidoo, and I've been speaking with Caroline Adwoa Aidoo. She's an ENT nurse. She's also the vice chairperson of the ENT Nurses Society in the Greater Accra region. Nathaniel is ready to give us sports, aren't you?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Before I bring you the first story, it's interesting that, you know, we get to have these conversations, and it's good and very, very strategic because, you know, this practice of using earbuds, you know, you go to the pharmacies and all of that, they are there. You go to some of our supermarkets, they are there.
Exactly.
People buy them, take them home, put them in the bathroom, and you just keep using them.
Exactly.
You know, and so it's very important that we always have these kinds of conversations so that we get to know, you know, because these practices we're all guilty of.
Everyone is.
Irrespective of your age, you're very guilty of, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, hey, we need to be very careful.
That's true.
Yeah.